just to fly out of the airport. 'Cause that's all you get is 2 bags, right?
That's it. Yeah,
like you're flying out of the airport.
Yeah, I keep downsizing because
Yeah.
I can't leave it.
By the way, for the record, can I get your name and badge number,
it's,
please?
John Udland, UDLAND, 05140.
Thank you very much,
You
John.
got it. You got it. All right.
So their story is that all these cops weren't here and that they need to leave and that they was stressed out. Why are all the cameras converging? You can't see everybody at all their other spots.
That's true.
You guys aren't yelling and causing a scene, are you?
Not both of us.
Would we do that?
Not both of us.
I mean, this is supposed to be the city's peaceful move.
You know what? I tried to ask this guy for his card.
This tall dude, this very tall
Okay,
dude.
and he got all scared and shit. He's the
Oh.
biggest fucking guy here.
Yeah, he's the biggest dude.
That guy.
Yeah, but he's got
Okay.
the weirdest
And he didn't
attitude.
identify?
No,
he
he
won't
felt
identify it.
identified.
That's why I need to talk to
Okay.
his supervisor.
Yeah,
Oh.
per his own company's policy.
Live on television. He
Yeah,
didn't want to.
he would act like a
There's no
dork.
denying it.
Okay.
Yeah, he would.
Well, we got Lady Justice and Amazing Audits here. Find them on YouTube. If you're a mod, you can drop them in the links.
Plastic out here.
That's right.
It's the most prolific live stream
We're gonna
to the scene today.
walk around for a little bit. I got work and job and life to do today, so I want you guys to track these guys as well. But this is the big move day. The essence of the story is that the people who were out here yesterday, and I was here yesterday, cleaned some trash, talked to a few folks, had conversations. We're gonna tell you that they're not prepared to move. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Now, the reason that this place is being moved is allegedly due to safety in the timeline. But I want to highlight a couple pieces of the news in the story here. The first is that this is the trash. This is the debris, the mixed materials that got picked up yesterday by the Headwaters Protectors, a group that goes to encampments and provides services to the city unhoused, not to the city themselves, but to the unhoused in the city, because those toilets there, yes, there are toilets at this encampment, right? So disease and filth is not the reason that we have a move going on today. We have a move going on today because that's the governor's mansion and the governor's balls, black tie affairs, festivities, get in a tangle when there's homeless hanging out across the street. So thank you, Governor Polis, today for this unprepared, ill-planned move of all of this community. Meanwhile, we're going to highlight that these people here are standing around doing absolutely fucking nothing. They're a waste on the taxpayers' dollars, hanging out in a group setting like this. Denver Public Schools Department of Safety is here. I don't know why. Is there a school here? His car seems to be running, so he's puffing, which is a violation of ordinances, of course. So as we just continue to observe the conditions that are here, maybe he just shut his car off. He was puffing. We're going to just highlight that there's a lot of manpower here, woman power as well, but they're just hanging out and laughing and not doing any valid services here to the society, the community of unhoused. Now, why do I say the governor's balls get in the way of real homeless service? I say that.
Inform them, please.
Yeah, I'm doing my thing, and then they can watch later or come. Your links are shared as well.
Yeah, tell everybody what's going on.
Yeah. So this neighborhood is a beautiful neighborhood, and there's lots of people who need a place to live, a place to survive their lives, to figure out things. And sidewalks and tents aren't the place for people to live. We want to recognize that in all deep-heartedness. It's an inhumane way to treat our human beings, okay? This is a puffer. This car is running right here. This is unit 0172. This officer is violating the law. He's puffing. Can we see what's on in the camera? Can we get that? You see? Do you think there's? The screen is black. The computer screen is black, but this car is puffing. Jamie's causing a scene. It looks like. But the point being here, this camp is being decommissioned. Cut the plastic on YouTube. This camp is being decommissioned, meaning that those workers that are down there at the end from the city are moving these people. They're saying this sidewalk is permanently and forever closed, and no homeless person ever in the history of humankind is going to be allowed to squat in this space due to the emergency settings of their life. And the reality is that that's never going to work. But this governor, his events, his black tie festivals, his balls, the galas. The governor's balls are inconvenienced by all these homeless because the people would park here in this parking lot, and then as they went across the street to the governor's mansion, they'd have to see all of this. Sorry for the spinning, and I know it's probably head spinning, a little nauseating there. But that's the factor of what we're dealing with here, okay? Since the governor has a black tie event coming up, his gala, his ball is going to be interrupted and inconvenienced by this. And so we've got to really just express that that's a problem for the governor. But the people's problem is the way they're doing this. You see, yesterday morning, as I was here with a community group that serves the needs of the unhoused, and good morning, and Michael was here as well with me. We came and cleaned trash.
Yesterday, yeah.
People were consuming cannabis. Some foils were out, right? It's not a problem per se.
No more so than any other neighborhood in Denver.
And no more so than any other neighborhood in Denver, which is the point. Except that these people are being told by city workers today that they have to move.
Yep.
And the place that they're moving to is a zero tolerance living. So, good morning, get sober. If you don't like it, we're not going to give you a place to live and figure your life out.
Lose the rights that you've been voted.
Be
given by your fellow Colorado citizens.
Right? This is the problem with the operation today. And so I just want to highlight that for everybody. This gentleman in purple is a Denver citizen. But the problem is that you got to pack and only have two bags, like you're getting on an airplane. Pretend like you're getting on an airplane, and that's what you get to take with you from this site. So that's one of the issues that we're trying to highlight here today, right? Is that if you own all this and this is your property, you have a couple bikes, you have some wagons, maybe you don't need the shopping cart anymore, so that's not a property you're going to need to worry about. But how do you take everything that you live and take two bags?
Two bags?
Two bags.
No, they're supposed to be taking us to ship to get us a storage space. They're supposed to be here to take all our things that we want to keep to storage.
Okay, that's what they told.
problem is that there's a zero tolerance for drugs policy in place. So that is a concern for some people, you know. It's a barrier to housing. And for people who have experienced long-term homelessness, it's likely the cause, honestly. I mean,
So you're on the wait list.
Now I'm on the way.
Anyway, I guess
People don't show up today.
But nevertheless,
Then
Denver
they,
has been spending
that
an enormous
I gotta
amount
wait
of
till
money.
tomorrow.
That's approximately $45,000
Okay.
per suite.
where
So,
am I going today?
In the meantime, today, are they working with you to move your property?
They won't even help me pack. And I'm handicapped.
Many,
I
Okay.
can't use my hand.
that
because I have nerve
If you
there.
guys
Are there advocates who are here to help?
the ocean at the
They
mouth
said
for
there are,
even
but
1
then
month,
the supervisor told
You
me
know,
that they couldn't help me
that's a huge
because
money.
I'm on the waiting list.
And where are they getting all that money from?
Well, then what happens tomorrow when they tell you you have to leave?
The new mayor
Conversation.
wanted
All right,
to.
I'm going to
where's
ask
the
a
mayor's
question.
office, guys?
But
You
the
know?
reality is that
Mayor's
you're going to
office?
need
That's why he,
you're going to need storage, or they're
Or
going to
maybe
throw
you
it
can
away on
answer
you.
my question. Would you mind if I ask one?
They're gonna get us started.
his
What?
campaign.
So they have
Okay.
They said they were coming
a type
today.
of housing for all of these individuals available?
Storage.
Do you know?
That is.
All right.
They said
When did they say that? On Friday? Oh, this morning.
when they were up here every day.
Yep.
Okay.
No, you don't have to be housed.
I knew
Yeah.
this. Bring in well power. Bring
If you
in
don't want to be.
whoever. Here you are. Come here.
Good
Well,
morning.
thank you for being here.
Do we have to take care of?
Okay, yeah, we're happy. We're friendly with both of those groups. I love Monday Night Mutual Aid and Hand.
Good morning.
Oh,
What agency are y'all with?
Well, I can't.
how many
No
people
response
were
from
at
the
this
workers.
camp? Do
What
you know?
agency they're with? That's healthy relationships right there.
Okay,
Hey, it's Liberty Free. Joe Black.
on the other side.
I should say hi
I think
to
I'll
you
take a
all.
little
Friends
walk
of
over
Code,
there.
thank you for being
Thank you
here.
for being here, guys.
Porter
We love Mutual Aid
Farmer.
Monday. And if there was
Good
a
to
way,
see you
because you
all.
guys do so
Sorry,
much, and I've noticed it
this is
lately,
an
it seems like they
emergency
need more
situation.
donations. Where do people take the Mutual Aid Monday donations? And is there a cash app or something for financial?
They're handing out yellow bags. I think these are the 2 bags you're allowed to take.
Which is 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock at 14th and Bannock. Every single Monday, regardless of whether it's a holiday, regardless of weather, we are there at 14th and Bannock.
They sure are.
And,
I love it.
And then we do have a QR code, but I'm not tech savvy enough to be able to pull it
Well,
up.
guys, you could probably find the QR code. Oh, thank you very much. You could probably find the QR code. I know I have it on my Instagram. If you go over to my Instagram, the Monday Night Mutual Aid QR code is over there. So we've been helping them out, trying to help them out for a long time. I'm gonna go check out Grant, I think. Oh, those were bags he had. Okay, I was wondering what that was. Thought he was gonna try to rope us off or something.
Nobody's gonna get out of us.
So I forgot to ask. Hi guys. Hey, do you know how long these encampments were here?
We currently are
Oh,
on
excuse me, are you
Two
a
yellow
city
bags.
worker?
and Logan. That's the
Excuse me, are you a city worker?
Humanizing is that, right?
Because if you are, you're
Let's
being
just be clear
extremely
about
rude to
this.
me right
The
now.
bags that are being used for trash services are also the bags being
How are you?
used.
on this
Are these your city workers? They're being really rude to me right now.
sweet deal. You tell me guys.
You work for the people, ma'am.
Still is.
You work for the people.
They'll house them. But there will
We
be
don't know why there are so many cops here, folks.
crime.
We highlighted this, didn't we? But here's the reality. They're going down the way. They're handing out
They
2
cannot have any
plastic
kind of drug
trash
curfew.
bags.
So they think their job stops wherever they
2
want it
plastic
to.
trash
How
bags
is that going to be
is what you get to
monitored?
pack your
They
stuff
forget
up
they're
with
public
We
workers.
do live
and
in
move to.
a
Move
world
with.
where
If it doesn't fit in the
we are
bag,
finding
you don't get to
that
take it with you.
cannabis
We're gonna put it in a
is
city of Denver
excellent
trash or
medication
compost or recycling bin,
for
like
all
a
kinds of,
75-gallon
Them
tub.
badges are always turned
And
backwards
we're
so people
going to
can't know accountability.
and it is absolutely
To a storage
lawful,
unit.
legal
Oh, I'm
here
sorry.
in the state of
Come on in.
Colorado. So how are they going
Nice
to
blinker.
governor
We're
cannabis
just driving
use?
in.
I'm not sure in that program because
Well, are you leaving?
they would not be
Very
doing
good.
anything
I will help make sure
unlawful
you get out safely.
with that cannabis use. If in fact
One
they
less
did
Good luck
officer.
out there, man.
On the
but if they
scene.
did partake, would they in fact be kicked out of the program?
Okay, let's go check out this camp over here on Grant, guys.
No shelter.
So I'm gonna
These camps
tripod
have been
up
here, I
for a
think, at
second,
least
see this
3
cop
weeks,
out of here.
guys.
Return
A
that's
few
the
years
best thing
back
I
in
get to do today.
2017,
ever,
the
ever, ever.
Maybe.
unhoused individuals had a
That is
class
my
action lawsuit
understanding
against the
of
city
what
of
the
Denver,
deal is.
and they won. The city of Denver had been treating them inhumanely by forcing them to move their encampments and throwing away their stuff over and over again without any notice. So it was found that the city of Denver had to give the same rights and respects that they would anybody else. and they have to provide 3
I
days
want to
notice
shout out
now.
my peeps out there in
So the new mayor
Florida.
gets in, and he's got like this campaign against
Also,
homelessness.
like to shout out some peeps out
And
there
from what I've heard,
in,
he's not exactly been compliant
Texas.
with that
Hey, hey,
lawsuit
hey.
win.
I'd like to shout out my peeps out there in Oregon. Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, those people were rude as fuck, huh? What do you guys think,
Shouting out my
huh?
peeps out there in
I
the
was
state of
talking to 3
Washington.
human
Hey,
beings,
hey,
and
hey.
that's
Fabulous
dehumanizing.
having you aboard.
They made me feel less than a human being by treating me like that. They
From
treated me
sea
like less
to
than a human
shining
being.
sea, you've been walking with me, Lady Jane.
So here, there's more,
I appreciate
and they
each
said
and every
70
one of
probably
you.
with these encampments over here. Okay?
Each and every time you come into a live,
I'm getting around a lot better. My hip replacement went off pretty
watch
good.
a video. Hey, 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 I'm loving it.
Yeah, that cop back over there, he's not a good cop, man. He freaking didn't ID when I asked him to. You know? It took his supervisor coming for him to ID.
So I wouldn't want to be giving myself VHS. That doesn't sound like a logical thing. And I don't think that any... Good morning. I don't think
Can't
that
quite get around that way.
Hey, 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 Joe.
mutual aid
Well, these blocks
is
are there,
it,
so people
location?
don't have too much to sit down. Hi, can I come by?
Oh, hey, hey, hey.
Hi,
It'd be
guys.
fabulous meeting Joe Cool.
No, I don't want to do that.
8th and Logan.
That was awesome.
We are on the corner of 8th and Logan, Denver, Colorado.
No, I am.
Right?
This is live.
I'm just here to, I got work today, but I'm here to see
I was homeless for 18 years, man.
on, the cop cars
Hey,
pumping.
hey, hey.
Why is public schools here? There was 10, 15 cops.
Yeah, so tell
this is
me,
not
Joe
what,
Black, what do you think about
works.
what Denver's been spending just on sweeps?
So what?
And those
Just on
Lopez,
sweeps.
the other officer.
The taxpayer is probably about sick, man. Having to work harder and harder just to pay more and
Jamie
more.
must have come, huh?
$45,000 times 3 for many, many months.
If they're first
Yeah.
stomach issues,
Stay
And that's
tuned.
just
Testing.
approximately.
1, 2, 3.
Over here.
1, 2, 3. I guess you
Makes
guys can
sense
hear me
because They
now.
drag out cops and they just stand out. I mean, several units.
Okay.
Several units. I think at one time I counted there was
So
like 5 or
what is
6
this,
units
all
here.
staff?
State
Or I
cops
see
Want some
people-
pretty
out
flowers?
here.
Would you
We
guys
got
like to look at some
Denver
flowers for a
cops
sec?
out here.
Take
You
10
know.
seconds and decompress a little bit,
We're
guys.
supposed to be sweeping these guys today, is what I've heard. And I guess they're not going to sweep them so much
We'll take that
today,
with us throughout the day, huh?
but just kind of clean things up around here a little bit.
Handycam's
But
getting a
that
little
sweep
low.
is
Y'all hear the phone ring?
Tomorrow's another day, right, guys?
I didn't see that video.
Tomorrow's another day. You just never know from one day to another. Literally don't know where you're going to be at. Now, this particular camp has been here for approximately 3 weeks. That's all.
I definitely,
About 3 weeks.
definitely
Talking with the
And
local
it
community
gets pretty loaded,
baristas.
as you can
as
see.
they already do,
You know,
right?
they have their
I've
Of
kind
personal
course it would
belongings.
be.
But I'm surprised that there's not,
That
that
they
they're not
have.
saying we're gonna help you move
Out here.
move to your
What gets me is out here in Denver, there's not buttons on every, most cities I've been in, you gotta hit the crosswalk button to get the light to turn. I don't know how the light knows to turn on out here.
Personally, on a personal note, you know, I don't think that anybody should be forced to do something that they don't want to do, whether if it's being in a house or not being in a house. I don't think a person should be told where they can and can't step, especially if
And
they're
while
not
those
doing
cops say
anything
they're
wrong.
not here to do
Like
anything for
earlier
anyone
this
today,
morning, just today,
they will probably be here
was
later
there.
this week, harming
You know.
people. So,
saying, here's what you get to move.
no
We
lights
should
on and he's
always
blocking the
feel
traffic in an
comfortable
unsafe manner. No
being
lights
able
on and
to
he's
walk
blocking the
up
traffic
to
in an unsafe
any
manner.
public
He is.
servant
to pack.
Sure is. That's 4378.
regardless of the
No
time
lights
of
on,
day
causing a
or
traffic
night.
hazard.
We should.
Hey, how did you like that?
If we needed assistance,
They just put this man's
something, we
safety
should
at
be able
risk.
to go to
And
those
everyone on the
that
block, really.
are employed for
Could have been
the
a horrible
people
accident.
to serve the people. We shouldn't be treated like this tall gentleman wanted to treat Mr.
Well,
earlier. That was really uncalled for.
I'm gonna see what happens.
Did they put on
I'm just.
up just to
I
protect
hope
themselves?
so, because, like
It's
I
only
said,
the
when I was
cops
talking
who
to
are
people here
crazy,
yesterday,
You know?
Extra privileges
one
for
person
me.
gave me the idea that they were like
Right.
super excited and ready, and they were actively packing.
Well, everybody,
Right.
that concludes this live stream. My battery pack
That's
is
right,
dead.
PDF. You
Love
made
y'all.
a very valid
As
point.
they do, but
All
I'm
the
so excited.
Illegal
I
aliens
just kinda
that
think,
coming
like, I
in
would
by
move
the
in,
bus loads,
maybe that's
my
just me.
understanding,
Right,
might need
but,
this spot. You are
I was
right.
talking to some people and said, "What is
You
this
know?
zero tolerance mean?" And
Move
it
the
means-
citizens off the
uh,
streets and
Sorry, I didn't realize y'all
make
were
room for all the
actually,
illegal
with the
aliens
client.
taking over.
The
Um,
zero tolerance.
I don't
that,
mind
like,
folks coming
yeah, I'm
here
gonna move
from
to a
other
place, be there for a
countries
couple days, and I'm gonna-
as long as they do it in a lawful, legal manner. That's why we've got
So,
know,
so the idea
those
is
things in place.
Doesn't appear they want to answer the phone.
You know,
time come to a place where they feel safe and they want to get sober, right? Then, like, if I'm
I
out
mean,
in the
America is
alley or
really
walk down the street smoking a foil,
the stomping
and I can't
grounds
do it in
of
my tent, right? There's there times I come back weekend and I
of a lot of
kicked out on the spot, right?
immigrants, right? You know,
So I don't know exactly. As far as I understand, they're not
some families have been here a lot longer than other families, but we're all really
Damn it, man. I need to get my damn refund back. It's a lot of fucking money.
I got that information before right now. That's what I
migrating.
heard.
There's nothing wrong with migrating around.
all of our shelters here, we know that if we have a mandate, that's not.
They're not answering.
It's amazing what
As I understand it, TSA
It rang so many times, Google hung up.
out there.
TSA. Oh. You know,
See if they'll answer a different phone number.
Their shelters and active use at night based on the emails I told you about, right? That every mayoral candidate got that shows the Salvation Army as a hotbed of drug activity at their shelters. People getting high all night, blocking off the bathrooms, doing all kinds of crazy
Yeah, PDF. You sure do
So,
make some good points,
I would
man.
say it's unsafe. And the kinds of things
Ask
that
some
were
good
talked about where we
questions
said
and
that,
get the
having
peeps
sober
thinking.
places for those who want sobriety, but people who need that are going to kind of lean off. Those are the real
Yeah,
issues.
I really don't see
So I
where
get it that we feel like we're taking people off the street.
Mr. Amazing
When I
went
looked
to,
at
and
the, at the
I
website,
don't want to see him getting
and it
into
says that
some trouble
we
somewhere.
show,
Why not know
definitive
it?
results, right? So what we're going to be able to do is say, we'll remove this many people into this property, and we don't know how
So
many
I'm
of
going
those
to take
people
a little
stay for 1 year.
walk. So I'm going to invite y'all to
Because
walk
they-
along with
if it-
Lady Justice,
Maybe
Liberty
because they know
Press,
it's going to show people,
stepping behind you.
right? So,
Thank you.
you know, obviously there's some group of these blue vests. I'm really curious to know what group that is.
These are our homeless team. They're just kind of helping
The blue vest,
facilitate.
is it set?
No, these
I
are
did get a
just
compliment
city
on
workers.
my
Some of them
shirt.
down from the EOC,
I did.
others are
I do
actually
right
with
now
our
have a
mayor's
shirt
office,
on
but they're just
that
kinda
Okay.
Mr. Amazing
I thought
actually
there were blue vests now, so I knew there was a group.
yeah,
Right.
we've got
designed
I think, two here, and then we got two.
in his
Morning, no name.
his
Okay.
merch store.
Yeah.
So I'm
I
going
mean,
to
Oh, right. They
I'm
should just
excited to
answer.
see
look at Lady
what
J's
happens,
merch. I've
but
got
I
some merch
also
up
know
too.
that
Or,
I'm going to be sad because
huh?
we didn't take 28 days to have a relationship to build.
Anyway, I was telling him about your
timeline,
shirt. Would you like to
that
show?
person
Yeah, I
has
would like to
things
show them the
that
shirt.
they're
Let's come
worked
away
out
from these
something
people's
bad.
house, though, please.
For it. And,
No, I agree. And next time we certainly have a longer outreach period. This one was just kind of rushed. But,
right, because of the governor's balls.
this was our pilot.
Because
So we've learned a lot from this round.
the pilot should have indicated
Thank you for being here today, Lady J.
tactics,
Here's
which
that.
clearly
I'm not
stated
recording
that
your
a
breaks.
month was needed.
I'm not recording. I identify as a camera design. You can go find on my channel or my Spring. All proceeds help me out. All purchases help me out. But I won't get them for a while.
So that means nothing's planned.
Can I make a cash app request?
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're running a little low late in the month. Running low on funds. Don't have any dabs. Hoping you guys would help me out with some dabbies. I need like $10. Cash app is $amazing audits.
Hey, hey, hey.
I'm honest.
You are honest. This
No,
gentleman here
remember that
liked
woman who said
your,
she was moved
your
in?
shirt. That's
If
the
you
reason why
weren't
I
there,
wanted
folks,
to
you remember the person that said they were moved in because you heard it here.
Anyway, Cammed Up Caveman,
she's like, I was
thank
told
you
it
for
was just
being
gonna be a
aboard
week.
here.
I was gonna get a storage unit, and they didn't have me.
With Lady Justice, Liberty Press, as always.
They're on the wait list. I'm guessing that was
Poor
the
Dirt
case.
Farmer,
They didn't
hey,
name the
hey.
agency, but they
Let's
did
have
say
you
they
aboard
were
as
moved
well.
here in the last week. So, yeah, I got to feel bad. I know that there's going to be people in and out all day.
That's the guy that's
Watching.
Yes, he will.
It
Yes.
will be on camera.
Help. He's
This
getting
is not
assistance
going
right now, I
to
think
be
so.
100% TV. So your workers, you know,
Yeah, guys, I got my cash
know
app
that they
card,
can,
and we're all
Yeah, they're not answering.
perfectly legal. Dabbies, in case you don't know what that is.
They are not answering.
Concentrate.
I didn't even block the number. They still didn't answer.
loud voice.
I even tried to call them from California.
When we're used to
So, anyway.
right? So, you know, that's a bad show of character by our Denver Police Department. You think that was their thing, or EHS or whoever else decided
It's
that
still
was
stupid. I'm just gonna point it out, guys. There's no crime here.
No
Let's tell
crime.
the new viewers.
There's
There's
traffic,
no crime here.
right? The cars are
But because I wanted to speak to a police officer and he didn't want to speak to me, they put up this crime scene tape
So if the Department
all
of
the way
Public
around the
Safety
middle of
here,
this parking
they
lot,
should be
Where they
conducting
happen to be sitting.
and then just to create
Right.
privacy for them, just so that they
and
can
not,
hang
you know,
out in
hide
there.
behind
Yeah,
the fence.
and all they're doing is standing
There's
there.
no need. There's no crime.
Right?
They're
I'm
not
just gonna
doing
pose it.
anything, just standing around.
Hold on,
I
hold on.
live
Do you
in
guys
town.
think that that is
Right? So when
abuse
you
of
bring
power?
the gun,
Abuse
there
of
has to
power.
be
abuse of
justified
authority to
reason.
tape off an
And
area
standing
of
around
town
in a
where no
circle,
crime has
talking
taken
to one
place
another
just so you
is
can
not
fucking
a
sit in there
justified reason to
and
have
lean
a
on a hood of a car,
Yeah.
Right?
That,
have
that,
gossip time?
They're on,
yeah,
they're on post.
Do you
Denver
think it should
Public
take a
Schools.
supervisor to come along and to make you do
Denver
your policy?
Public Schools
Right.
has an
That you
employee
agree to?
here to watch
you're
the
interrupting
homeless
my act.
pack and move,
So-
and to watch the
Yeah.
community groups that are
Yeah,
here to
it
help
is.
and volunteer, stand in circles and talk to each other.
Come here.
Right? So I'm just
Anyway.
I see there are some people doing their work, and we're not putting the cameras on them.
Anyway,
giving
this
them
officer,
privacy.
I'm gonna go ahead
But
and
this is
Subway,
you
yeah,
know,
they
it's calm.
they did block off. I
It's
guess
calm.
they are telling on themselves in a way. If you
I hear
think
you.
about it,
I hear
the way they've got themselves
you.
caged in
And
this
so,
cube,
you know,
if you
we're
will,
doing
this
good.
block,
We're doing
this
good.
square.
But 10 cops on the scene was a little excessive. I am glad to turn around and look around after a few minutes and see the number of units down to 4 units on site. And we can't exactly tell who's puffing or not. But at least one of them was earlier, right? Just sitting here, running their vehicles. So it is what it is. Well, like I said, we'll see. I see another mutual aid advocate. My clothing shines brightly in public spaces, by the way, folks.
Yeah,
If you're watching
guys.
and you see a Mutual Aid Monday shirt, that's my work. Glad to see it. Yeah, do your
I'm
work.
not seeing any
I think Monday
any
or
work. I don't
Wednesday,
even
the next
understand why
meeting
all the officers had to be here that was here today.
Same thing. 'cause
Like
we're
I
not
said
asking
earlier, I
people
think there was
their
at least 5
pre-planned,
different cop cars here
pre-advertised meeting.
in
And
Denver that they usually
just-
run
I'm
2
just
per car.
I'm
So,
predicting as
I
a
mean,
recovered
I'm not
addict,
sure why they had so many
that
cops out
these,
here.
measures are gonna
And that
show
was just
high
Denver
rate.
police. There were also
And
a
it breaks my
couple of
heart because,
state,
as I can say, the amount of money we're putting
Colorado
into it
state troopers out here as well.
means that we should take the time. And these people who are going to be moved tomorrow, if they're not out of here today,
Anyway,
because this is just one of 2
they
second
are
camps that's
sweeping
being moved, right?
still. This offers, from what I understand, has only been
put them in a
made
designated
for
field with their own
the
tent.
folks on this
So that we can
corner,
send
the
the care
corner of
workers there.
8th and
We can
Logan.
send a food service there. And we can put a toilet there. And
Yeah.
then,
For this, to
you know,
enter
they
into
can
housing.
find some
But it
balance
is a
in that.
zero tolerance.
Because I went home last night and I
you
had a
know?
beer after a long
And
day.
what are they calling
And
zero
you tell me that
tolerance?
I
Is it
can't
illegal
have some
drugs,
freedoms
you know,
like
or are
that.
they going to also
It's not that
lump
much
in
different
those
than jail
lawful
time.
drugs too? You know,
And,
I don't know.
expect people to change
You know, and if
their
you're on
immediate
certain
behaviors.
medications,
There's no
will
safe
that
outdoor
considered?
space.
I
So you're
don't know.
basically
To
saying,
me, it's
go
just too
smoke
wide open,
on the street
and
corner in the
it's
neighborhood
setting
where we
folks
moved
up for failure.
and then go home.
I don't like that. You
but
know, I
don't
want to
have
see
anything on
peeps
you. So
succeed.
litter
I
because we're
want to
not
see
providing
peeps
receptacles
make it.
for
I
all
want
that
to see
aluminum.
peeps do well. You know,
I'm just saying.
I certainly don't think.
Like one piece after another. So I'm gonna continue my tour. We'll see you later. Have a good day.
Hey,
Thank you.
Leslie Sullivan. Fabulous having you aboard with Lady Justice, Liberty Press. I'm out here
So
in
folks, you heard it
the
here.
streets of Denver.
We are live. Finally, by
we're
the way, had all these problems with all of
Individuals
this
that's been
infrastructure. This is
living on the
also
streets
unsafe.
in
We have
in
a
this
bus. We
camp
can't walk
for
around
approximately 3 weeks
on the backside.
or
So
so, from what I
heads
understand.
up, folks.
They are getting a deal of a lifetime. They can go in to a program that will house them. It will be zero tolerance program, and there's a lot of questions I
Yes,
have
no, we got
about this
police. We gotta
program.
watch the watch.
You know, zero tolerance.
Yeah,
It sounds
I
sweet,
haven't been anywhere. I mean, I've been around.
but is it really?
I didn't
We
disappear.
are in a
But what I did do was
cannabis-loving
start to pay my
state,
bill.
state of Colorado.
One needs to.
So, you know, my question
Yeah,
is,
you know, you
is
gotta
if
pay
they,
rent. You gotta pay.
are getting
I have an
their
office.
cannabis,
I have to.
their
I produce
medications,
clothes, and
lawfully?
artwork on clothing, so I have to continuously keep up with that.
will that also
You know,
be grouped
maintain a
into that
machine.
zero tolerance? I don't know.
I
don't
owe
know.
a big
There's
debt
so
on
many
that still. I got
questions.
bills to pay on it.
And it
And,
was my understanding that they were going to
Debts,
sweep them
you know,
today.
debts keep you working and,
Well,
and
we get
stuck in
here
the
and we
capitalist
find out they're
system.
not actually
But,
sweeping them today.
This is a big
They
deal.
just
I
have
was
the
out here
cops
yesterday
so
with a group you might be familiar with, the Headwaters Protectors.
they can clean up a little
You
bit.
have a
around
t-shirt. That
here.
means you have served at least 3 times to go out and communicate
So I'm
with
not
people
sure, but those sweeps
on
are
the
coming,
street who are
coming
living
soon.
in the crisis
And
of homelessness.
so the city of Denver has
Need access
in
to
fact
water
been sweeping the
and
homeless
bathrooms.
from one
And
corner
the Headwaters
to another
Protectors does the
corner
things the government does.
to another corner,
Right?
3
They provide
times
tra-
per week. For
Well,
many,
you know,
many months they've been doing
volunteer,
this.
right?
Probably
Show up
well
at
over
Benedict
well,
Park,
over a year.
get at
I
the
know
Headwaters
that. I was
Protectors.
here last
Good
year,
morning.
filming.
Get with the head, you know,
And
get on Headwaters
they were
Protectors
doing
on
it then.
Twitter and Instagram and all that jazz. What the Headwaters people do is they come out and
times
provide
3
water
times
to
12.
drink, water to
Wow.
wash your cups, storage
It's a
water at your
phenomenal
encampment.
amount of
They
charity.
Yeah, I
You
got
know?
him.
trash services. The what?
That's all I'm saying. And
Ah.
the taxpayer
Nice.
is paying that.
So we were here yesterday.
Yeah.
There were people who were not prepared. There were some people who were excited, you know, but there are a lot of people who
Anyway, I'm out here with Pet the Plastic. I want to
Voice
shout out Pet the
honestly.
Plastic. Hey, hey, hey.
they're
I'm also out here
concerned
with
about
Mr.
the rules and
Amazing from
conditions that they're being put
Amazing
under,
Audits.
the
Hey, hey, hey.
preparedness of the city to actually work with them. And so, you know, we're here, we're observing.
They are offering
We're here to keep
some
an eye on it.
assistance for the peeps out
Everybody,
here.
You know, we see a few difficulties. But
But
I have hope
at what price?
for our future.
What's it going to cost? And I don't necessarily mean monetarily. What's it going to cost the peeps? Are they going to get situated in a new house or just a new living quarters? Just to find out if they're going to be picked out because of the zero tolerance? You know?
Well, you know, that's the kind of thing I need people to recognize and say.
So-
Because it's really hard on my end, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm out here understanding that this was a 7-day project instead of the recommended 28 days because of the governor's balls.
Hey, 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 AJM. Fabulous having you aboard.
They deny
with
it, but
Lady
like with the
Justice,
black tide coming
Liberty
up,
Press.
like You know,
You don't need to have it written out.
I'm out
Right,
here as an
right.
individual,
yeah, I am.
an independent journalist,
It really is. It is a factor,
catching
though.
a story,
That
and it's a very
and
trendy,
it's
current
funny to me
story
because
about
if
Denver,
it wasn't for the
Colorado.
governor's balls, we wouldn't be here today.
Yeah. I was crying about
Because we would be here in a month, and it would take a long time, and then make sure people are ready. They might even like stage people reducing their property and help them
had
get
to
in those
occur, and
mindsets
people had to be
housed
moved.
again.
We'll let him say.
And you know, we had a listening session that I didn't even see properly advertised. The Lyle
be
meeting.
specific. That'd be
The Lyle meeting.
Is that
Were you there?
That's right.
Where it is, and that's why this particular shoot is happening with this Monday, Tuesday as the hard dates on which it
No,
has
this
to happen,
week's
which
Lyle
requires the
meeting.
mayor's office
I had a quarterly
to
Lyle
amend
meeting.
their needs to state power and say, okay, well, we'll change what our plans
No,
and
no, those
policies
are
were and
Wednesdays.
have to
That's with
accommodate. So strong
Sterling,
mayor
who I was
outweighed by
interviewing
strong
earlier.
yes.
So
That's
the
word. I
Lyle,
don't know what people are planning to do,
Lyle
but,
meetings
you know, if you
require
live nearby, you got
that
signs. On occasion for a street party, regardless of whether something's
the
going
city
on there.
hold
That's
monthly
Absolutely.
listening sessions. Or quarterly
Big things tend to get going around sunset.
right. Well, they didn't do it because it was like 4 days before this, right?
All right.
So,
All right.
so and by the way, look, there are toilets here.
Absolutely.
Right. This is something that we've said
Fabulous,
about
okay.
encampment services.
All righty.
have
Thank you for
toilets,
the news.
Right. But we're at the Lyle
Well,
meetings.
you
which
heard
is
it
the
here
listening
first,
session
peeps.
for the
Thank you for
people.
being here.
And
Thank you.
Hey, thank you,
to
man.
talk about what they need and
Thank
how
you
to
for you.
transition and all this other
Yeah.
stuff.
Thank you for you, man.
A very painful fact is that
Straight up.
Ray Lyle died in the street.
Absolutely. I'm loving it. I'm
Appreciate
no,
you.
I'm gonna
He
give you a
wasn't
hug.
properly prepared.
Yeah.
Ray,
Spread the love, man. Spread the love.
he was the one that was originally building the houses.
Police forces.
I know.
Yeah. It is tragic.
And I think
We got corruption out here.
So when we think about the fact that we have all these little sessions because of this person, but the way that they were handled back into service, into housing, into the options, the way they were handled so poorly caused him to die on the street because he had been on the street for so long. They didn't bring him into mental capacity, mental readiness, counseling, conversations. They didn't have
Thanks
him ready
again.
to be housed again. And
Hey,
as
hey,
he
hey,
was
hey.
housed, he
So,
continued
yeah,
to
I
go
wanna
out
thank
and
y'all
sleep on the street.
For jumping
but he wasn't
aboard, we
prepared,
will be.
dressed,
It sounds
weathered.
like there will be
Sometimes you just wake
a
up in the
sign
morning,
flying
like midnight or
protest
whatever, is what I was told.
set for
And,
tomorrow evening.
And move.
For
like,
sure.
out of the
So
apartment and go sleep
you
somewhere.
know that
Right? It
Lady
was
J
not
will,
mentally
in fact,
ready
be
for it.
there or
So when I think about the
be square,
mental readiness
and I'm
that
going to
we
invite
have
y'all
with
to.
people, like I'm pained. But I also want to just highlight that volunteers, city staff alike, we have 20 or 30
Oh,
people
and-
here, roughly.
Okay.
And right now, at this time, it's 9 o'clock in the
Mason
morning.
just gave me
We've
some
been here for
heads
an hour,
up about this
and most of the time
party
we've
up
seen
here.
them just hanging around talking to each other. So we're not assisting,
Anyway.
we're not guiding.
Hey, Mike Stevens. Fabulous having you aboard. Thank you for climbing aboard with Lady Justice,
Yeah.
Liberty Press.
every time.
Out here doing my investigative journalistic on this story. It is not homeless. It is not a crime being homeless, guys. It shouldn't be a crime. If you want to be housed up, there are a lot of different agencies out there that can help you, but that always comes with some sort of price and some sort of waiting list. Just saying. Sometimes those hand job, Mayor hand job. I love it. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Mike Stevens, GDF.
Yeah, I got Leslie Sullivan. Hey.
Wonderful.
Yeah. I have
Thank you, PDF, for that.
Hey. Yes, thank you, PDF.
It's easier to reach them on JPay, though, and faster.
for a long time.
You just use that inmate number right there, 191131, and put that into the JPay app, and stamps are like $3 for 7 stamps or something like that, and you could send him some cash on there. And he likes to get a letter that says "Happy Fucking Cops Day" in it. Okay,
Absolutely.
make sure you include that in
Who
there.
wouldn't want that? That letter. Yeah, who wouldn't want that letter?
He had to get in there by himself. I mean,
I don't know.
Anyway, so I think we're gonna plan tomorrow evening. Is
I
it?
want to remind everybody
Yeah.
that's watching live
I
and
was just
listening
running it through my
that
little.
the murderers of Elijah McClain
Because
are
you're the
currently
governor,
on
you're the
trial.
mayor, and you're trying to hook
That's
us up with the
happening.
governor
Finally happening.
who has something going
So
on.
we want justice for Elijah McClain.
You
And
start
we
on
want that-
Monday
the city really thinks
and
it's a
get
big
it
deal.
taken care of by
That they're doing
Wednesday.
a great thing.
You see what I'm
So
saying?
I
Yeah.
That way
hope
there's
that
no
it
risk of
actually
it being there on Friday.
Right,
See,
right.
so I think it's a Friday event,
A Friday.
even a weekend event,
Yeah.
right?
Maybe.
Is there donuts and all that stuff? Food table for everybody?
We do have a huge bus up here now. Why is this bus here?
This is the bus that's taking people to accommodations, I'm hoping.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I'm
But
hoping
I
to.
already asked about that, and they don't have accommodations. I don't know what's going on. From what I understand, there's
Okay,
nowhere
yeah,
for them to go.
So
Young House City, there
they're
wasn't table
here
service.
early.
I'm just
It
trying to
sounds
check.
like
Hey,
they.
as a matter of
normally,
fact,
like,
let's get the
Mams
fucking
here, right?
fucking everything,
And they got
in case these people get genocided or something.
Yeah.
In case they disappear, we want to make sure what they left.
This is 840 St. Leonard
Well, my food died.
Prince
I'm dead.
Frederick. What is the bus number? We've got some numbers here, guys.
Thank you.
Mr. Amazing is absolutely amazing out here assisting me. Bus, this is just a plain white bus. Thank you.
Yeah, isn't that strange?
Just a strange, no markings on it. Does have some dings on the back here. Motor Coach Industries. Well, it's a Nebraska. It's licensed out of Nebraska, guys. That Nebraska number
show up in New York
is
tomorrow?
413180. That license number is 413180. And it is an appointed power permanent.
You know what I've been hearing a lot of recently is that they'll have these sanctuary cities like Denver, and then when people come and they seek sanctuary, they'll put them on a bus like that and ship them out of the state.
Oh,
Yep, they've been doing that by the tens of thousands, I guess, in New York City.
yeah. I've heard about that too.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Friends in Code. Happy, happy fucking Cops Day.
Great smile.
Fabulous having you aboard with Lady J. 1-8. I also want to point out hashtag don't feed the pigs.
What does that mean?
Don't talk to the cops.
Oh, because they live off of that, huh? That's
They
how we
do.
feed them?
That's how you feed them by
That's why they're so
opening up.
fat. I think everybody's talking to them.
Seems like what's up? What's up, HPR? How are you, sir? Karen M, Anon Mouse. What's going on? There's some bullshit going on in Denver, and Cut the Plastic, and Amazing Audits, and Lady Liberty are live, and it's down to just Lady Liberty now.
Exactly, and you know,
I heard
can't tell you how many times I've
Cut say his battery died.
I don't need to put up crime scene tape because I'm on the public sidewalk, you know. Well, no, crime scene
Oh,
tape
yeah.
just lets you know exactly where you can and can't step. It's defined that way.
Hillbilly pig roast right there, I tell you what. Make sure you season that pork good.
I told you to stand 2 feet over that way. You know, they can't. So I do like that definition of a crime scene tape, but not to protect themselves. I mean, that's just ridiculous, guys. I mean, it's ludicrous. It's so funny. Anyway, I'm out here with Cut the Plastic. as well as Amazing Audits. And they are up to something. Hey, Excalibur. Fabulous having you aboard, and thank you for that super sticker. I so appreciate that. It's fabulous. I don't get those very often, but I do appreciate it when they happen. They're never expected, but always appreciated. So thank you, Excalibur. We got a state trooper parked across the street here, and like a golf cart thing, one of these little cart things. But yeah, the reason why I'm telling everybody don't feel is if you really don't know what you're doing and you just want to pick up a camera and go out there and start recording cops, which I highly encourage, please do so. More cameras, more eyes, the better, right? But if you don't know what you're doing, per se, and you don't know all of your rights, and you don't understand a lot of things, you might be opening yourself up to catch a case. I'm just saying that there's possibilities there. So it's better to just do these silent, just let the eye of the camera film it all.
Rick, Neutral Monday.
Oh, howdy.
Chinga la Policia.
Yeah. I love it.
Are you representing any organization or yourself, or?
I am Lady Justice Liberty Press, out here being an independent journalist. There's a story here, there's a scoop here, and honestly, I want to make sure everybody's safe. The peeps on the street need to be the safest. That's who I'm here for.
Absolutely.
You know, absolutely. Yeah.
That's.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to
Can you tell me were the cops here first? Did they come right away?
The cops were here before I got here.
Because they weren't supposed to be.
Oh, they weren't supposed to be. Well, they were here when you were.
So it seems that the cops again decided that they wanted to go fuck with people in Denver. And well,
Excalibur, thank you.
Would they please do this or that? And they don't do it. So they're separately. Government do whatever they want. It doesn't seem like they're on board with things like the safe stuff. I've been to a meeting where they kind of, it comes up and they just stand back, they don't all behave. So it seems like they're kind of on their own.
Yeah. Well, it was my understanding that they were going to be offering certain people here possible housing if they wanted it, but it came with a cost.
It wasn't housing. It's temporary. We hope it's just bridge. It's the hotel.
Oh,
And
gosh.
it does come, and I didn't look at all. I'm disgusted with those. I didn't even look. I can guess what they are. I don't even want to see them. And it's they're gonna, if you put somebody in there 15 days, they're gonna count that it's the same 3 months.
Good luck to you.
So, it was in paper that that's how they're going to keep track. And if that person comes through twice, that's going to be 2 feet. So there'll be some games to get numbers. But this still, okay. And you understand what side I'm on. still, if they can get 1,000 people out of this, it'll be a hell of a lot better than last year. Last year we had a Warmington out here because, you know, they were kicking people out of shelters, and where are they going to go? But 14 fucking below degrees. Anybody we can get inside. I mean, I can't afford to put somebody in a hotel for 2 weeks. So even if it's 15 days, I can't do that.
Right.
I can do one person for a couple of days, and it'd be preferable. But I mean, there is some good here.
Yeah.
And we need to keep pushing for it to be better. But I have to acknowledge that if they get people in there, especially if there are people that can manage the rules, which is another thing, it's going to be better than last year.
Yeah.
And we do want it to be better than last year. I thought last year was horrific. To be on the streets when it was that cold.
Yeah, yeah.
It was beyond horrible. And I took up propane, and I got, at the end of the day, I felt so bad. I mean, not just being cold, not having, you know, my fingers around the frostbite. But I would take somebody, and I could see everybody on the street needed some. These are people that called in. And I saw people with nothing. I saw people with just a barrel, and they found some old, you know, skids to break up and burn in there. And that was their heat.
Oh, and 14 below zero
Yes,
temps.
and it
That's
was
not.
cold in the daytime too. When I brought this stuff, I just felt. At the end of the day, I did not feel good. Like, oh, I did something. I felt.
Yeah, yeah.
And if we can get that many people into a place that's warm, and I'm not going to say, oh, that's great, but we'll probably save a lot of lives.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, I hear you. I hear you.
And so when I can, I go to some meetings. We can speak up and do whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And always push for better because it isn't very good.
That's right.
And the idea that this was a messy camp was very bad because until they pushed people in here, this was actually, I thought it was really decent. And then the one just down here, there were 2 camps, and they moved that one. And the one that was the very best, they moved that first.
Oh, man.
So it looked like a campaign to show how bad it looks. Then you got here, they were talking about, well, two bathrooms, okay, fine. But how many people are here? And would you go to a place to stay if you had 2 bathrooms for 40 or 50 people? I mean, that's still not going to take care of all the business somebody has to do.
Well, exactly. I can see where Denver is trying, but it just seems like.
Well, you know that the neoliberal pattern is to do something but not enough. Which still beats the heck out of not doing anything.
Right.
But it's always not enough.
Exactly. And I have heard that Denver has been doing these sweeps like 3 times a week for many, many months, over a year.
Yeah. Well,
over a year.
I was down there for a while. There would be, for it's been all mixed up this summer. And there have been, even though they're supposed to be announced, there were sweeps all over the place. We couldn't get to all of them. But it was generally 2 scheduled sweeps a week. And then on Wednesdays, for a while, there were unscheduled sweeps, but they were in what's called the permanent sweep area.
The permanent sweep.
Have you heard that?
I have not.
Now, I forget which, I think it was something like Broadway to the stadium. And the block would be from the 20th Avenue to 24th Park Avenue. And that strip all the way down from, no, it wasn't really Broadway. It doesn't work like that. Welton. Let's say Welton. Welton to the, whatever that place is right by the stadium was permanent. So they could go in. That's what they decided for themselves. I don't know how that fits with the law, but they decided they could do that. And that one, and then they started doing them on Saturday too. And I really for doing a Tuesday, and it was Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday they were doing the permanent sweep area. And those guys who do the permanent sweep are in the same category as cops, mean guys. One time they played music like they cranked it up. I wish I was dead. You know, stuff like that. Really crappy. They laugh, make fun of people. Say, you people are just you this. And that. So we had to be after them and watch them, and if they knew you were watching, they would do the right thing. But the second they would do little things to have your attention, even one of the nice cops would come over and take your attention like this. There's a tent on.
You know, that's not right. That's corruption at the, yeah. Who is that cop serving? Himself.
I know who he is. I'm not going to name.
No. I'm not asking. No, who is he serving? Himself. That's what. And we taxpayers.
He thought he was serving his government or serving the people. No, and there were some cops I used to know, and they were pretty cool, and they always excused what they did by saying we're lazy. They would like not write tickets, do this kind of stuff, and they would never say it was justice, because that's a great way to get, you know. They would say, well, we're just lazy.
We're just lazy.
We don't. And they don't get promoted or anything.
Well,
we're lazy. Well, it wasn't lazy, but you understand. You can't.
Right.
There's some words you can't use if you're in justice as well. Really.
Right.
Except if you're talking public.
Right. Well, officer discretion is officer laziness. Honestly.
That's what they'll say. But it's not. If a person decides against all pushing that you're not going to do tickets, that's not laziness. That's a decision.
That's right.
That's a good decision.
Well, yeah.
It prevents an awful lot of violence.
Exactly. Well, I'm glad that it didn't turn out the way I was thinking it was going to turn out. I do feel for peeps out here on the streets, you know, and I want to make sure that the eye of the camera sees all, especially when government has their fingers in it, you know.
Well, let's not. Our government serves. Our government serves the what do they call them? The business class, the ones that own everything.
The elite.
It's not, well, and I don't want to just say it's because they're elite. They own the means of production. They own apartment buildings. They own all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The government doesn't have to be that way. But we got the best government money to buy.
We've got the best government money can buy.
But I mean, pointing the fingers at government is the kabuki theater they want to see. They want to see these little puppets and blame the little puppets.
Yes.
It's not even the mayor. It's, you know, people who pull the strings.
Right.
I mean, we had some. I live in. We had the election a couple of years ago, and it was amazing. It used to be if I wanted to run, I probably couldn't run for city council. Now there's so much money in it, and we only had 2 people running for mayor. One was Republican, the other was crazy. And there really isn't a whole difference. And we had a certain well-known tycoon who wanted the federal building that the Colorado Coalition for Homeless was supposed to get.
Mm-hmm.
Both that and this
A damn database, let's go.
was they were complaining that they had this high tax because they were calling your runoff fees tax.
Oh.
Which is not. It's a use fee.
It's a use fee.
And it's seriously use fee. So they managed to capture the sidewalks. Kids could build sidewalks in school. I mean, that's kind of, these are the people who are responsible for this.
Yeah.
Not even the cops. I don't like the cops. I'll do everything against them. But let's not look at the mayor. Let's look at these people who own this.
Yeah.
And own it. Those are the people
Yeah.
who are ultimately.
What was your name again? Do you mind if I ask?
My name's Rick.
Rick? Well,
I
Rick,
used to have it on my hat. I had to find my hat.
it's actually fabulous meeting you. I'm sure we'll see more of each other in the future.
And what's your first name?
I'm Lady J.
Oh, Lady J. That's
Lady J, 1A. I stand strong and I stand firm. I'm a news tycoon, if you will. The press, if you will. Yep.
good.
All righty. Thank you so much, sir. I'm going to try to find Mr. Amazing and see what we can do. I know Cut the Plastic was out here as well, guys. I want to thank y'all for climbing aboard. Hey, 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 some guy. And it looks like we've got, ooh, Blitzed. Happy Fuck the Cops Day too, to you as well. Now I need to find Mr. Amazing. He was here a moment ago. But yeah, that was a very good little interview, a good conversation I just had with one of the peeps out here that does try to truly assist the peeps out here. I'm not seeing where Mr. Amazing went, but yeah. Hey, 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 poor dirt farmer. I'm glad that they're not sweeping, you know. But again, there are some peeps that did get on this bus that it is licensed out of Nebraska. So it is just a plain white bus. I did get the numbers. So hopefully those peeps get to wherever their destination is safely, without harm. Yeah, I don't see Mr. Amazing. But yeah, they're out here to kind of clean up this area a little bit. It does sound like that there will be more to follow, and as you heard, you know, I was telling you guys roughly there was 3 sweeps a week. I guess there's been as many as 4 and as less as 2. And again, it's my understanding $45,000 per sweep. That adds up to be some cheddar. That is definitely some money. And they've been doing this well over a year. Last year when I was over here in this area, I have documented some sweeps, about 4 or 5 of them actually last year. I got one that I went live on, and I think I've got that turned off actually. But yeah, you can check out what they've been doing out here. And for far too long. I mean, as a taxpayer, it seems to me that you would get a little burnt out spending that kind of money week after week, you know. Anyway, I think I'm going to see if I can't find Mr. Amazing. I'm going to give him a call, so that means I'm going to have to get off of here, guys. But please make sure you've got that bell notification rung. Tickle that like button. That way you will be notified each and every time I upload a new video or go live. You'll get those notifications out there. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I hate to. I've only right now got only one working phone. I usually try to keep 2 working phones on me, so when I'm in this situation, I can still call, but I only really need one working phone, right, guys? Make do with what we got. I'm not seeing Mr. Amazing anywhere. I know he's here somewhere. I don't see Mr. Amazing. Well, shit. I don't want to be in everybody's house. Okay, guys. Walk with me up here to the corner, and I think I'm going to head out of here. Maybe walk back to where I'm parked. Who knows? So I think that's where Mr. Amazing went. I gave him my keys, so I'm not seeing him around here anywhere. Hey, 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 AZZ, Az. Thank you. For those about to rock, we salute you. You guys don't want to hear me sing. Not today. Yeah, even the state trooper took off. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it. I love y'all, each and every one of you. Please have a safe and happy, healthy day today. Go out and try to make somebody's day a little easier. Put a smile on somebody's face. Just one person, one of the peeps' face. That's all you got to do. Thank you, Poor Dirt Farmer. Until next time, Lady J. Catch you on the other side.
Alright, boys and girls, it seems like everybody's gone to do